think you know. Woo woo woo. Hello, this is L4DDarkVampRaven here, and I'm going to be bringing you another thoughts and opinion video. This time it's going to be on the WWE Money in the Bank 2012 pay-per-view coming up. Specifically, it's going to be a rant/thought video on Smackdown's Money in the Bank match and Raw's Money in the Bank match. I actually have pretty pissed off, pretty annoyed about this match coming up, the competitors in the match and the style of the Raw one, so the match type of the Raw one. So let's just go through. 5 competitors were said on Smackdown this week of who was going to be in the match. We've got Damien Sandow, Tyson Kidd, Christian, Santino Marella and Lord Tensai. Right, now this annoys me on belief, and do you know why this annoys me on belief? Because that is just piss poor, if I'm going to be honest. That is just piss poor. Now the reason I don't like this is, one, because Lord Tensai, well, I suppose, I mean, he was a failed gimmick anyway. He came in, he beat John Cena. I was there, I was at Raw when he beat John Cena, you know, and he was supposed to be this humongous push, even so it connected with John Laurinaitis. Had a few things with John Laurinaitis, and then he hasn't really been even seen or heard of really since then, and he somehow qualified. I can't remember who he beat to get into the qualifying match. I really can't remember. He did like the bomb and the thing drop. I can't remember who he beat. So he gets in. Justin Gabriel. So he defeated Justin Gabriel to get in. So, but I don't know. I'm going to think that maybe Justin Gabriel could have been maybe a little bit more better in that match than thing is. I mean, I doubt Lord Tensai would go anywhere really of this. I mean, it's probably just to put him on the card more, if anything, got to fill the 8th spot. So. Right, this is what annoys me most. Santino Marella and Christian are in the match. Why does this annoy me? Well, because they're champions. They're United States and Intercontinental champions. I don't want to see them in Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank match is supposed to be for rising upcoming talent to get a push. Why would you put a mid-carder title holder in the Money in the Bank match, one knowing that they're not going to win? It's just a waste of 2 slots. It really is. Don't get me wrong, I like Christian, I like Santino, but you don't need to put them over, you really don't. I mean, Christian came back from an injury, beat Cody Rhodes after what was an awesome retain of the Intercontinental title, and won it the night of the pay-per-view at No Way Out. I mean, probably no, Over the Limit, sorry. So you couldn't really go over more than that, really. So, and now he's in Money in the Bank. Why? You know, Santino Marella, once again, I personally don't think, you know, he should really be the United States champion. I do like him, but I personally think Braun or Swagger or someone a little bit better like that. So. But I don't see why having Santino and Christian in Money in the Bank is really necessary. You know, it's just because they're champions. I'd rather see them defend the titles at Money in the Bank. I'd rather see Christian versus Cody Rhodes again at Money in the Bank, not see Christian in a match where, okay, so he's been in the most ladder matches. Well, who the hell cares? He's not going to win the briefcase because he's the Continental champion unless he loses the title from now until then. But that's what annoyed me, that those two were there. Damien Sandow made it by beating Zack Ryder. I was a little bit annoyed about this. I am a big Damien Sandow fan. I was when he was Idol Stevens back in 2006 at No Mercy. So he came back, he's on FCW. He's a good wrestler, a good talent, stuck up snobby wrestler of the name of Damien Sandow. Don't really see why he's been pushed to beat Zack Ryder. But I think Zack Ryder in it would have made a little bit more better. I mean, either way, obviously maybe WWE are going down the rough of pushing him, but do they really have to push him this far? That's the question. I don't know. So it's kind of hard to tell at this moment if Damien Sandow really belongs in there. I mean, he'll make a good asset in the match. I mean, he'll do it like Lord Tensai will make a good asset in the match. There's no doubt that as much as I'm as much as I'm dishappy with everyone in the match, they all make a good asset. The last one was Tyson Kidd, who beat Jack Swagger. I couldn't believe this. This was fantastic. I read, you know, that I can't believe Tyson Kidd's in it. I really hope he wins. Tyson Kidd is an amazing wrestler. I honestly hope Tyson Kidd will go far. I mean, he did some awesomeness in that in the tag team match, you know. So it was just like, yeah. So those are 5 people, and those 5 people show me that the Smackdown roster has become weak, has become feeble, because like Did they really need those type of people in it? Did they really need the Continental Champions and Tina Maron in it? Did they really need Lord Tenzai and Damien Sandow in it? Really? I don't think so, you know. Apparently there's 3 more to go in. The big rumour is Wade Barrett's going to come back and Wade Barrett's going to win the match, and hopefully Wade Barrett will be in it, or maybe even see Rey Mysterio return. That would be good. Brodus Clay, I have a feeling maybe might get in it. Will be another point this one. Maybe Clay, Rey Mysterio and Wade Barrett, maybe they might be the last 3, I don't know. But yeah, so SmackDown's Money in the Bank match at Money Back 2012, it's annoying that the pay-per-view's called it really is actually really annoyed me a lot, that the fact there's 2 mid-carder champions in there, and as well as some pointless things of Lord Tenzai. And then we come on to Raw's Money in the Bank, and Raw's Money in the Bank is even a little bit slightly more annoying because it's booked 4 people already. Jericho, Cena, Big Show and Kane. Now, good people, but what's annoying about this is that it has to be former WWE champions only. Why? Why has it got to be former WWE champions only? Let me take you back again. Woo! Money in the Bank was set to be for rising talent, to be a push. Edge, RVD, fucking who's the ones that won it? I suppose Kennedy, if he hadn't got released. You know, and all the other people, Daniel Bryan, all got released, all was eager to get that push towards the title. It's upcoming talent. If they're all main eventers in the Money in the Bank, there can't really be any surprises because they've all been champions anyway. So when they cash in, it's going to be no surprise at all to me. It's going to be no surprise for you. It's just a failed attempt. And I have a feeling that it's not going to be an 8-person or even 6-person in this Money in the Bank. I think it's just going to be this 4, because if there's former WWE champions, I don't think there's another 4 more on the Raw roster that can fill that spot. The only one I can think of is possibly Dorito, but he'll probably go get Sheamus again anyway. Pardon me, or he'll probably go get Sheamus again anyway. So this is WWE. Come on, man, what are you doing? You've effed up SmackDown's Money in the Bank match for 2012. You've kind of messed up Raw's Money in 2012. It's just thank God we're seeing Punk versus Daniel Bryan, or maybe Sheamus versus Del Rio again, or Dolph Ziggler again. The Sheamus and Dolph Ziggler match has been fantastic. It's just like, I'm so glad we're seeing those. We're going to be seeing those matches, because it's going to take the sting off what the Money in the Bank match is going to be. I'm not going to be surprised who's really going to win the Raw Money in the Bank. I mean, I would put like Kane and Jericho to win. I'll go more through with the Money in the Bank matches and the whole pay-per-view on my predictions video, which will obviously be the weekend before it's actually out, which is in 2 weeks' time. So I'm not happy. I'm not happy about SmackDown's Money in the Bank contestants. I'm not at all. I mean, some of you might be, but I'm not. You know, I mean, I like Sandow, I like Tyson Kidd, I like all of them, but I just don't see why those contestants need to be in it. I just think it shows that SmackDown's a sign of weakness. I think their roster is going downhill. I just don't think it's going very far. And the same with Raw. As a sign, I think they need to stop the pay-per-view, keep it back at WrestleMania, not have 2 matches this time, and just go that way, because WWE, you're starting to fail it. I dread to think how awful this year's lineup is compared to what next year's lineup will be. The rumour is Dirt Sheet Alert. The rumour is that Dirt Sheet Alert is going to be Cena versus Punk at SummerSlam. So chances are John Cena probably win Raw's Money in the Bank anyway, which will probably be like, I guess it's been out of the title picture for a long time now anyway. So I would really like to see Jericho win it, but I don't know. I just honestly have no idea what way. So there's my opinion and thought. I am unhappy with SmackDown's Money in the Bank participants so far. There's 3 more left to go in. Will we see some this Friday? Probably see more. I have a feeling Brodus Clay will be one. I have a feeling that maybe returning Wade Barrett or returning Rey Mysterio would be number 1 as well. So, I mean, I don't know about you. What if Rey Mysterio came back and won the briefcase? You know, I mean, it's been done before. So, I mean, what if he came back? You know, so I mean, Edge put himself in the Elimination Chamber when he was returned. So, you know, what if Rey Mysterio did it? So yeah, so leave down below what you think of Money in the Bank participants of 2012. Are you unhappy like me? Because I am. I honestly am unhappy looking at that, and I just thank God that there's other good matches going to be in play. I really am. So subscribe if you haven't already. Give the video a like if you agree with anything I've said, or give the video a comment if you've got a different opinion on your own, and I shall see you soon.